Hello everybody and welcome to a Team Fortress 2 commentary video. I first want to start off by saying I hope you are doing well. How are you guys? I hope everything's going well for you at this moment. And, you know, I just wanted to kind of do this video because I've been really getting back into Team Fortress 2 recently. And, I play a lot of Spy, and something that I realized is I play a lot of like the movement-oriented Spy with playing like Kunai and Dead Rumor, and I don't really have I wasn't focusing on a lot of like the psychology aspect behind Spy. Like, if you watch Slurry's content, which I highly recommend if you want to get better at Spy, like trick stabbing or just. He has more of like a psychological approach to playing Spy, which I'm pretty bad at, especially with playing just regular knife and his watch, which I'm using a skin for the knife and the Quackenberg, because the Quackenberg just looks so much better than the regular Wiz watch in my opinion.
Stand next to the bomb.
But yeah, I wanted to take a little step back and relax, you know, a little bit. Stop worrying about too much about the movement. And yeah, it's important to practice the movement because that's kind of what this class is. He has movement and psychology, and people not being aware is another aspect. But he doesn't really have much, but that's kind of like the thing that I like about Spy is that you'll probably never find a class like this ever in the future. And it's so unique, like... you probably will never see a character like this in the future. It's just so unique. Yeah, but I just kind of suck at commentary, so I kind of want to get better at it, so, you know, the only way to get better at something is to do it. That's kind of why I'm doing it. And, the theme of today would be to relax, and, especially with Spy, you need to be calm, especially me, because every time I go in for a stab, they tense up, quite frequently when I'll show you in a second. When I like flick and like trick stabbing or just in general, I like tense up when I stab, and you'll probably see that in the future when I'm like stabbing somebody. That's just something that I do, and I kind of want to get rid of that, so just kind of relax with the original one, not the classic though. Stock is very reliable. It's very laid back. Like, you don't really have to like try hard that much, because with Kunai, you know, if you're not like stabbing people, you're just gonna die. So you have to kind of try hard with that knife. But with the stock, you can just kind of sit back. You don't really have to worry about much. But yeah, I think this round might already be over. These lobbies are always so unbalanced. Oh, actually, no. This guy's using a Scottish resistance. You don't see that frequently. I also want to talk about relaxation and other things, right? You know, when you're taking a test, especially because I'm in high school, and I'll probably end up going to like college or something in the future. When you take a test, it's best to be relaxed as possible. It's best to be as relaxed as possible and not really worry about the end result. And this could be said for anything. If you're going to the gym, you're going to the gym, you know, the best way to hit a PR is to relax, and not to relax your body physically, but to relax your mind. And, you know, you think about not hitting it, then you're probably not going to hit the weight. But if you just think that you're going to hit it, you know, more times than not you'll actually hit the weight, and you'll end up surprising yourself, which that's kind of why I like the gym. You know? There's so much to improve, there's so much to grow, and I love the gym. I've already made a video on it and telling people to go to the gym. But you should go, you know. If you're not going to the gym, bro, come on. But I kind of suck at live commentaries. I'm the kind of locked in person, you know. If I'm like, you know, talking, I'm either talking or I'm only getting. There's no like in between. Even if I'm like on call with my friends, like I'm just locked in. I don't really talk much. I don't really talk much in general. It's kind of why I like Spy. You know? Are you guys being relaxed? Are you you know, just it's probably gonna be. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I recommend you to just relax and just sit back. It's not an ASMR video by any means, but I hope this may be soothing in any way, shape, or form. It's just mediocre Scar gameplay, but. And I also, I guess another thing, like I'm just bad at commentating. Like I don't really have any topics to talk about. I was hoping that maybe I could just ramble about like, please don't get me that. About any topic, and then like I'll be fine. But it seems like that's not gonna end up being the case. I mean, that's your job to do that, but I'd much rather just walk at them, you know. Kind of that's my play style. But the goal was not to play like that. The goal was to play more of a relaxed style. So the medic definitely saw me. Okay, what an odd situation. What an odd situation. We're just more relaxed. They're not as relaxed as us, you know. No! Man. Oh, bad reaction time. I could have gotten it, man. But... oh. If only. That would have been great. If I made that into the video. We gotta surf. You know, experiment with the loadouts. I don't know. If you want to be a better spy, yeah, but relax, bro. You gotta worry about the quick stabbing that much. Okay, I've decided to play one more game to get some closing thoughts off because my mind kind of wanders around when I'm like playing a game. Like I'm just like locked in the game and I'm not really like focusing on what I'm trying to say. But just a full team of soldiers. I died right there. Alright, now that we're out of the respawn timer and that awkward, like, silence is out of here, I'm gonna talk about, like, what I actually like. I'm gonna get the closing, I'm gonna get the broad idea of this, and that is, like, I think more relaxed people, you know, I see people around me who are much more relaxed than I am, who are more capable of doing things because they are relaxed, because they are more... Dude! It's just unlucky, but yeah, the relaxed people are able to do things that are, you know, like a lot of people, you know, I see that they're successful. This server is dying, by the way. A lot of people that I see that are successful, or like they're like doing a lot of things, I'm like, oh wow, like that's kind of impressive. Like this guy, you know, makes YouTube, makes music, makes YouTube content or whatever, and like he does all this. But then it's like he's just more relaxed, like he's more comfortable in his own skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those people are rare. It's like they don't have that like internal like embarrassment, dude. I'm gonna die. I get sniped. Okay, now that like all that madness is out of the way, I can actually collect my thoughts. Yeah, so like the people who are really like doing stuff with their life, you know, I see people who are like, they just do everything, you know, and they literally can do anything, and it's like, it's because they do not have that internal like limiter, you know. I might talk about that in the future, but yeah, I see that all the time, and I'm kind of like thinking to myself, how do I imitate that? This guy heard the footsteps. I'm not really sure. Dude. Alright, now that the bad gameplay's out the way. Yeah, those people that are doing everything in their life. Like literally. You know, they're able to do things that not a lot of people can say they can do. Because they're just more relaxed. And they put a lot of time into whatever their craft is. You know, I don't really know what I want to do in the future. You know, I'm just kind of doing the YouTube thing because, I don't know, let's see how, I'm just curious. And I want to become better at, you know, I do like editing though, like it's like a passion of mine that I have. Okay, well, after this I'm probably gonna call it quits because, dude, like, the lobbies that I get into in Team Fortress 2, I guess, the thing that I could talk about would be, like, the lobbies are so empty, bro, especially at night. They're just... I'm only recording at night because that's when I get, like, the peak, like, audio quality, bro. But yeah, oh well, the game looks like it's really filled up now, so hopefully there might be something interesting going on. You know, I don't want it to be a lot of, like, dead space, you know? That's gonna be really lame. If that's, like, the case. Then blame that on the servers or something. Or blame it on my commentary, or my lack of commentary skills. Okay, nice. And, okay, last thing, I guess is what kind of content do you guys want to watch? Like, I don't even know if, like, half the population is going to even get to this point. Like, I know, like, only if it's, like, a minute, people watch, like, a minute of the video before clicking off. I know, like, on some videos, it's, like, even worse. If it's just, like, not high, like, ADHD content. And, like, to be honest, like, I don't even watch, like, slow content like this that much. Unless if I, like, really like the individual, and even then, like, because I like to do a lot of things, so I might, like, put something like this in the background to listen to. But I don't know, what do you guys want to see? Like, do you guys want to see more Team Fortress 2? I know this is like the first one, but I'm probably gonna finish the Toxic series. That's my goal, is to finish the entirety of the Toxic series this year. And to yeah, maybe, like, I'm interested in, like, really cinematic, like, stuff. I know, like, it's gonna be like a slow climb to that point, but hopefully I can somehow manage to make something like that in the future. I'm not gonna sap that at no point. There's a sentry right there. What kind of, you know, voted sentry placement, man? You know, you usually think they'd be placing on that, like, that high ledge on upward, but no, put it underneath the ground. Scout definitely something. Thank you for the medal. 3 medal got one. The sniper is so paranoid. Let's see, is this power gonna come this way? Not sure. I know. Loaded commentary, but I guess I'll just say that we can leave the skies off right now because they get spawning wall hacks, and I also, like, I'm thinking of, like, changing my sensitivity a little bit. It's kind of low for spy. It's hard for me to, like, turn, and it gets me into these weird positions where, like, I gotta hold it, like, an odd angle because I'm running out of mousepad space. Yeah, I don't really, like, know my audience. I know some people, they're here from the Doom videos. Like, I like playing Doom, but I don't really play, like, classic Doom like that, you know? I enjoy it. Like, I don't dislike classic Doom. It's a good game. Especially, well, I don't know. Doom 2 is, like, okay. I personally enjoyed, like, I don't know. Maybe I haven't played much of, like, the modded stuff for Doom 2. I know that was, like, kind of crazy. Like, the modded scene for Doom 2 is kind of crazy, so I might play, like, a modded one. But I don't plan on doing any, like, commentary over, like, modded Doom, because it just gets like
Why is it our
PvP. Yeah, I get it. Like this type of game, or like Dead by Daylight, like a sim game. Yeah, I understand why they would do a commentary for this, but I just don't really get that for like first persons. You know? I'd much rather like do like a commentary, like not a live one, obviously, just a scripted one maybe, or just like a rambling compilation. But my friend was like, please don't post a yap session, so you're not getting the yap sessions. And this kind of is a yap session, but you're getting something, you know, some gameplay. Hope you enjoy it. If not, please complain or something, man. I'm open to anything, like any feedback. I'm willing to take. If you even get this far, which then you're either a friend or you're just very committed. But I guess during the setup time, I'll talk about like Spy. If you want to get better at Spy, just watch like Slurgy. You know, he makes really good videos on Spy. Well, he used to. He's like retired, or like he's like living with his wife in Vietnam or something. But his videos still hold up today, and like that's why there hasn't been much in-depth Spy content recently. It's just like it's all been there. It's all out there. You know, there's no need for new stuff. But hey, you know, you might find something on YouTube that I haven't seen before, and that might be a very good help in the future for your future travels. Okay, I think I've officially run out of things to talk about. So, overarching theme: stay relaxed. Tell me what you guys want to see in the future. Tell me if you like it or don't like this type of content. I mean, I'm not going to be offended if you say that my mediocre commentary and my Spy gameplay is trash. I will not be offended. I just have to improve, that's all. And, yeah, this game's about to be over. Well, thank you everybody for staying to the end. I appreciate all of you guys. Have a good one, everybody.